Thanks.
Yeah, you can face forward a little more if you want. Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Do one of these.
Blah, blah, blah. Is it still? Oh, good. Thank God.
Yay.
It was not working last night. It just kept cutting out. It's the weirdest fucking thing.
Just the mic?
The mic, but my phone was acting crazy. Like, all electronics were acting really crazy last night.
It was raining yesterday.
It was raining. I wonder what the moon was like. Sometimes electronics just do that. Is it Mercury retrograde?
I blame your Ouija board.
I have a Ouija board. Oh, yeah. Real quick. Welcome to episode 48 of That Thing with James J. Asher II. I'm your host, James J. Asher II, and returning for his second appearance on the show.
Yay. Hi.
Who are you, and what are you doing in my home?
So I'm the guy that came by, what was it, a few weeks ago and tattooed you.
Yeah, and your name is?
Ned, also known as Cattle Decap 66.
That's your handle on the Instagram, right? Mm-hmm. At Cattle Decap 66.
Sure is.
Why didn't you do 69?
Well, I wanted to do, 666, but somebody already had it.
What?
I know.
Weak sauce.
I know.
Yeah.
It's fucking lame. It's whatever.
All right, so before we started this episode, Ned was trying to fuck with the Ouija board we have here. It belongs to Emily.
I want to pick it up and show him so bad.
I'm not even, no. It's a really cool, fancy Ouija board. I'm pretty sure it's made out of wood. And there's sage. It's framed. It's in a thick frame with
Shadow
like
box.
glass. Yeah, shadow box kind of frame with glass over it. So it's sealed in, and there's sage in there because... Well, Ned wanted to play with it, and I said no, because I've told you, if you've been following the show, this apartment is fucking creepy haunted as fuck. And I don't want to lay to chance, because I'm pretty sure that's not just like human ghosts here.
I'm telling you, I can go to the car, get my copy of the Necronomicon, and we can battle the ghosts. I mean, like live action D&D.
I'd be happy to do that where you live, not where I live.
Bro, I don't think a ghost wants to come into my house. I have a roommate that's a vampire.
What?
She has legit implanted vampire fangs.
I didn't know she was a vampire.
Yeah.
What?
And she works at a blood bank.
Oh my God.
It's the best thing. No, she has like legit vampire like implant fangs, like they are part of her.
Do you know if she's like into blood play?
No.
No?
Nah, she just likes them. That's fine.
Yeah.
But I mean, you don't want to come to
vampires
her
are
house.
sexy.
Bro,
I think.
I wouldn't walk into that house. She has a battle axe next to the couch.
A battle axe?
She's like really big into Ren Fair, so we have like medieval weaponry in our living room.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's kind of dope.
How big is the battle axe?
From ground up, it probably stands about yay tall. It's pretty
about
big.
like 4 feet.
Something like that. Yeah. She's got a halberd and all sorts of
What's a halberd? I know that.
I think that's, if I'm correct, and I may be wrong on this one, but it's like a really long pole as a spike and then like an axe head on the other end of it.
That is a...
Poking people.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, she's got some pretty fucked up weaponry.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
Kind of cool.
I've got a bunch of blades, and like more than one woman in my life has thought I was like a serial killer because I'm pretty like organized and clean, and I also have like a lot of blades, like knives and other types of blades. I never asked for this shit. It's just my family kept getting me blades over a span of years for Christmas.
That's cool.
I guess they've decided I'm a blade guy, so they gave me a bunch of blades. And I mean, it's cool. I like them. They're cool.
Sling blade.
Sling blade. But it's not like I went out looking for them. And so then, when someone would come over, they'd be like, I'd find out later they told their friend, I think he's a serial killer.
Well, did you have your tarps laying on the floor?
Yes.
Okay. Well, just like how your table's saran wrapped right now?
Yes.
Well, there you go.
What's wrong with the tarp and saran wrapping my table? I like to keep a clean, tidy place.
Same reason why I carry blades on me. I just carry surgical blades.
Surgical blades? Do you have any with you?
Yes.
You mean you brought tools of your trade with you to show the people at home and for people listening?
Scalpels.
Scalpels? What are those for?
Well, scalpels. Just little prepackaged disposables.
Can I see?
Yeah, check it out.
Oh, yeah, it's got a little plastic cover to cover the blade. It looks kind of like an X-Acto knife, but a little different.
Kind of. X-Acto knives are like super fine point. I actually have an X-Acto knife on me too.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean these are like way sharper and much more sterile and
right.
Yeah.
And so,
I don't
why do you carry scalpels around with you, fucking weirdo?
Well, besides the tattooing and the piercings, but scarification's the other deal that I do. Not a lot of people get it done, but I do have a regular client right now that we're working on. He got a little piece on his upper arm, and we're about to actually bring it up onto his chest and up over his shoulder here really soon.
Wow.
Yeah. So I mean, it's kind of like getting tattooed a little bit, except instead of a needle and a machine, we're just running a scalpel and no ink.
So how did you get into scalpeling? Did you someone teach you how to do it?
So a shop that I worked at down in Florida, they did it down there, and I've just seen a couple of them get done. I got super interested, so did a bunch of research on it, watched a lot, and as soon as I found a willing participant, started to do it, and there you go.
I'm wondering, how do you make sure to keep everything sterile? Because that seems like it would be a very easy situation to get some type of infection if you're peeling off layers of dermis.
Yeah, and that's definitely one of those things. I mean, well, those are sterile, pre-packaged, so right off the rip, those are safe.
Right.
But, just making sure that, I use iodine in that process. I'll use, a crap ton of alcohol, lots of gauze, ointments and things like that, surgical masks, lots of saran wrap and tape and all that stuff. Yeah.
How does a person keep the worked on area sterile as it's healing, and how long does the healing process usually take for that?
Healing process has actually been really good on the guy that I'm working with right now. He's healing up within about a week over it. But the biggest thing is we're trying to promote scarring. So we're trying to irritate it. We're trying to make sure that it has a decent scab on it so the scarring is much more prominent because you want it to be visible.
When you said you're trying to promote scarring, it didn't occur to me at first that you were trying to get the scar more pronounced on his body. Mm-hmm. I thought you were trying to promote scarring in general in society.
Yeah, promote scarring.
Yeah, scars forever.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Yeah. It's a whole different fucking ball game.
So how old were you when you did your first scarification, and what was it? What did it look like?
God, first one, it was just like a little simple star, and it was on somebody's arm right around in this area. I want to say I was probably in my mid-20s. That was the first one that I ever did, and then I just didn't have anybody that wanted to get that. They just wanted to get piercings and tattoos, the typical stuff. People are scared.
Well, yeah.
They don't want to do it.
How did you feel doing it the first time? Were you nervous and shaky?
Not shaky, thank God, because surgical scalpel against someone's fucking skin. I have hands like a surgeon. I've been told this many a times. Yay. It was nerve-wracking. It was. It's just a weird process. I mean, it's one thing for me to tattoo somebody. I don't know why. I guess the visual of seeing the ink go in and something's happening versus me just splitting someone's flesh open.
Right.
It's really, really, really different. And it was difficult. It was. But then I just got used to it, and I don't care anymore. It doesn't bother me. There is one thing that bugs me, though, and there's a sound. And this is really, really, really weird to explain, but the sound of a blade cutting into flesh, it's not an appealing sound.
Can you do it with your mouth, kind of like an onomatopoeia, it's like a peeling kind of a sound?
Kind of, but also like a tick, like a ticking noise.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, because you're getting off some of the connective tissues and stuff.
So, I mean, all right, you got a line, right? Normally you put and you go, and there's a line. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, you can do this, and I've tried two different techniques on this. If you do a straight line, you got to really watch your pressure. Too much pressure, you go too deep. So one of the things that I like to do is I'll get my initial cut, and then at the end of it, I'll just kind of get a spread on the skin so the skin's really tight with one hand, and then I just kind of do that motion until I get to the end of wherever I'm going.
Just sort of like a subtle carving motion as you go along.
Tiny, tiny little ticks at a time. Yeah. But with that is where that sound comes from.
That's hard,
and it's
dude.
The blade hitting the skin, and it's, yeah. I don't like it. We had a big conversation about it my last session with him. I was like, man, I fucking hate this noise. I really do. Like, there's nothing worse than that. Well, burning flesh. The smell of that's worse.
You've smelled burning flesh?
Branding.
You've branded people?
I branded people.
If this were like medieval era, would you not be the torturer?
I would, right? I would be that guy. Let me get you with the clamps.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
Do you want to see my clamps?
What clamp?
I got clamps.
He has clamps. He's digging for clamps. I don't know what kind of... you got like nipple clamps or something?
I can clamp a few different things with these. And this is just like one set of clamps that I have with me. So this would be something that I would actually use for like ear piercings, nostrils, nipples, stuff like that, basically.
For those listening, it looks kind of like a pair of tongs almost, but it's got like a little hole in the clampy part's got some ridges on it, and there's a loop where I assume you push the needle through the flesh.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Basically, like we just make the markings on you wherever the piercing is going to go. You line it up, clamp it down. Then you got the marker that runs in between this. And then one hand with that needle in the other. Boop.
Oh, because it's got a little lock at the base where the finger holes are.
I mean, they're basically hemostats.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just surgical hemostats, basically.
Have you ever given anyone like a nipple piercing?
I have.
Can those clamp a nipple?
I mean, you want to try?
Yeah. Hold on.
All right. Here we go.
All right, we're gonna
so.
clamp my nipple.
All right.
Here we go.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, so let's line you up here.
It's lining up.
Okay.
All right. He's clamping the nipple.
And you ready?
I'm ready.
1, 2, 3.
Ah! Fuck! I like it.
Was it good?
It feels.
Let me see.
It's so.
Dude, you can see the ridges of this. Look.
You can see the ridges of the clamp on my skin, and my nipple is so.
You want to do it again?
Do the other one.
You want to do it? Here, let's do it sideways.
All right. Oh God, sideways. All right, here we go.
Let's get it.
Okay. All right, here we go.
And
I can't believe I'm doing this twice now. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Ah, fuck. Okay. So, what are you doing after this? That hurts so good. Oh man.
I mean, I wonder if nipple clamps clamp that hard.
I think they've got them. They've like, oh well. I mean,
like
I watch
with a
a lot
ratchet
of.
on 'em?
I watch porn, so they've got like little screws on them, so you
What
can
the
like
fuck,
adjust
really?
the tightening on it. For some nipple clamps, yeah, like it's got the the usual thing, but then there's a little screw and so you can adjust how tight you want it.
You would think visually by looking at both of us, who would actually know this knowledge? I don't.
What?
No.
I'm a perv. So I know this stuff.
So, I mean,
what else do you have in there? What is this stuff?
There's a bunch of different needle sizes in here. So here's some 16 gauge. Here, check them out. Those are pretty small.
And these are for piercing, right? Mm-hmm. And these are like
Here's more.
These are hollowed out needles. Mm-hmm. Why are they hollowed out?
20s. So when you go to do a piercing, you don't want to just punch a hole into something.
Like what happened to me at Claire's in the mall.
So that's the worst thing in the world.
They just
those
punched
damn guns.
like the
yeah. I mean,
stud
you got to think like what happens to that tissue.
It just moves to the side, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Is that why they get kind of achy for me sometimes?
Well,
I
mean,
feel
it's
like
gonna
a little knot.
Well, the knot, I mean, that could just be like a calcium buildup, and that happens with piercings. But people can get keloids and shit from that.
Get what?
Keloids.
What's a keloid?
You ever seen anybody on their ear? They have like a growth coming off of it.
Yeah.
Like it looks like a wart sometimes.
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah.
even bigger. Keloids.
What's in a keloid? Is it
It's basically
pus?
No, it's not pus or anything. It's just like it's calcium and fleshy deposit basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm trying to find the big needles in here. There's some big ones.
Big ones.
Yeah, there's some big ones in here.
What?
Well, I mean, the 14s are decently big. I mean, if
Okay.
you look how wide that hole is on
Yeah,
those.
yeah.
I might have some.
And so it removes some of the flesh to
It
make way
removes
for the piercing.
all of the flesh.
Okay,
That's
all right.
being pushed through it. And I mean, for sanitary reasons, you don't want a bunch of that old shit there. Oh, here we go.
Right.
Here's some 12s.
Oh, no, those look serious.
Yeah, those are. I mean, we'll look at the end of those.
Oh, dude, that's some fucking serious business right there. Mm-hmm. That'll really take a lot of flesh out.
Yeah.
And it's got little, like, it looks like little styrofoam balls for the end of the needle so they don't go through.
Yeah, and that's just, I mean, because they're surgical or sterilized and sealed and stuff. You don't want those to puncture a hole. Yeah, I
Right.
think the 12s are the biggest ones that I have with me right now. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, wow.
Fun stuff, though, right?
So, looks like you have a new tattoo on the inside of your left knee here.
Oh yeah,
Well,
yeah.
tell
I
us
wonder
about
if the camera can get a good angle.
If you like prop your leg up like you're gonna flash your vag, I think it will. It prop it up a little higher.
You one of those? Yeah, it's about the size I'm getting, bud. And I'm on the edge of this chair here.
Yeah, maybe the camera.
Yeah,
can
so
see
it's
it,
it's my balloon animal dog.
When did you do that?
About 2 days ago. You know, I'll stand and I'll put my leg up here.
Okay, yeah, sure.
That'll work.
Yeah,
Yeah, just a few days ago.
bring it in a little more.
There we go.
Okay, yeah, we got a
Yeah.
balloon animal dog. It's like
Yeah.
purple.
Yeah, my little balloon animal dog.
How'd you come up with that idea?
Actually, so it was really funny. I was talking back and so all right. Anyways, how it actually happened. I was at the bar. And we're talking. It's like 2 p.m. Yes, I'm at the bar at 2 p.m. having a beer, and I'm by myself. I'm just hanging out. There's like this really nice backyard area, and they have like fire pits and picnic tables. And I picked a corner way far away from everybody. And I was like, I'm just sitting here and have a beer, play some Pokemon Go, listen to music. But I was sitting there chit chatting with somebody, and we were talking about tattoos. And I'm like, fuck, I really want to do something today, and I don't have any appointments, but I want to do something. And the balloon animals just kind of came up, and I found a picture. I sent it to her, and I'm like, hey, check this out. And she was like, fucking do it. I was like, I'm going to do it purple too. She's like, I dare you. I'm like, bet. Bet. Give me a couple hours, and I'm going to get home and do this, and I'll send you pictures when I was done. And boom, balloon animal dog.
A balloon animal dog. Now, did you like make a stencil before this, or did you just like freehand it all?
No, I had a stencil. Yeah, I just sat back and drew up the stencil super quick. I was like, okay, I mean, this is just an easy, fun little deal. Let's slap it on, see how it looks, and I had to stand straight so I could actually get like the good angle on it. I would have to like stand on this thing for
Right.
see all that, but yeah, no, I got it all lined up. I'm like, you know what? Okay, cool. We can go ahead and do that. Why not? And funny, my mother calls me halfway through. So I have my headphones in and talking to her. She's like, what's that noise? I'm like, I'm laying some lines. She's like, oh shit, you're working right now? Every time she calls me, I'm working.
Laying some lines sounds like you're laying out some coke lines.
Laying out some lines. Nah, laying some lines, man.
Oh, Ma, you're just doing some lines, Ma.
Yeah, just doing some lines. It's cool. It's cool. God, my mother would be freaking the fuck out. No way that's acceptable.
Mad.
What are you doing? What are you doing with your life?
Yeah.
Are you doing drugs? No, I'm not. The funny thing is, I'm flat fucking sober.
Oh, is that what's wrong with you?
Yeah, probably. I thought going sober would actually be kind of good for my mental health, actually, recently.
And is it?
The first few weeks, it sure fucking wasn't. I've never had so many panic attacks in a fucking week ever.
Oh, shit.
Like the anxiety and being so anxious. It was bad, dude. Like going grocery shopping, going to Taco Bell to grab some fucking tacos. No. Traffic here in Austin, dealing with them.
Fuck.
Oh, I hate it. I've had to like pull off the side of the road and breathe for a fucking minute. It gets bad.
Yeah.
But the cool thing is in the past, I think it's been about 2 weeks. It's been really good, actually.
That's good.
Yeah, it's been really good.
It takes about 2 weeks to like adjust to new stuff,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was difficult. It was really difficult.
But you're doing okay now.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot better now. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Yeah, it's a combination of a lot of things, but definitely going sober, not masking it.
Right.
Yeah, it's like, ooh, no, I feel all of this.
Yeah.
All of it.
Was your body just were you feeling like new sensations you usually don't feel?
Not so much on that one, but letting go of sensations that I normally feel has been occurring.
Interesting.
Right.
Interesting.
So, I mean, everybody's either sad, happy, sleepy, whatever. But for me, the main ones was the sad, the random depressions, the breakdowns, the anxiety, the, slight jitters of just being so fucking anxious. Like, that has, calmed down on a pretty serious note lately.
That is awesome.
Doesn't mean it's not going to come back, but for now, I'll accept it.
It's easier to manage now.
Yeah. I mean, at least for now, for
Right.
sure. And of course, life in general has to do with a lot of this. If you're going to be in a situation where you're stressed out or something, I mean, it's gonna fuck with you.
Right.
So thank God I've made some pretty awesome, healthy lifestyle changes to kind of curve all the bullshit.
Well, good for you, Ned.
Trying, man.
That's great.
I'm fucking trying.
Hell yeah. You're doing it.
Yeah, it is happening. It is.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess for me, it seems kind of a slow process, but I guess it could take somebody else much longer, so I'm fortunate.
Yeah, everyone's different.
Yeah.
We're all unique, special snowflakes.
You're a special snowflake.
I'm white enough to be a snowflake.
Just speaking of that thing, I was hanging out with a buddy the other day, and we were on that. It's like, oh, I'm so white because of this, and blah, blah, blah. And then my other buddy was like, well, I'm so black because of this. And I'm like, yeah, I'm blacker than you. It's like, I don't think I get any blacker, man.
For those listening, he said that because his right forearm is mostly covered in black ink, like solid.
I mean, mainly that whole arm.
Yeah.
Mainly. Yeah.
Oh, you've got a little corgi in a space outfit?
Oh, dude, yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah, his name's Cosmo. Is Cosmo the space corgi? Yeah, dude.
Aww.
I have another hidden one too. I'm a spaceman.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then I don't know if you've ever seen the rocket ship.
Oh no, I haven't. I really like that artwork.
Right.
That's real, and it's coming out of like a spiral. That's
Right.
really fucking cool.
Out of my armpit, basically.
Yeah. Are you familiar? I've always joked about this, but are you familiar with like the Icarus falling thing of like Led Zeppelin?
Oh yeah, I know what
I'm
you're talking about. Yeah,
In high school, I used to joke about getting that tattoo like on my ass, like he's getting sucked into a black hole.
But your asshole.
Or get it. Ooh! I just thought of this. Get like some lipstick kissy marks around the asshole.
Ooh, ouchie, bud. Yeah, you're asking for ouchie. People do get their assholes tattooed.
Yeah, I saw a video of a woman getting her asshole tattooed, and she had an orgasm.
What the? How?
It's somewhere online. It was. They were showing it
I'm
on
sure
some
we can
podcast
Google
I
this.
watch. Yeah. It was on like the Your Mom's House podcast. They were covering it. This woman was like scream-gasming at getting her asshole tattooed.
Every time I think of asshole tattoos, I just think of the chick with the octopus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, dude,
Now
that's some
you
serious
give me
shit.
fucking shit about my porn knowledge, and now you know about her.
She's
and
a
I know
tattooed
about-
person. Like, she's
She
been in
is.
magazines and shit.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know who you're talking about though. For
I
sure.
think we all know who that is.
I'm
Well,
not going to say the name, but I know.
No, I don't know about your nipple clamps. Jeez.
Well, shoot, man, we're almost we're about 20 minutes or so in. Do you want to take a quick break and get started with some artwork?
Yeah, it sounds like a pretty good idea.
All right.
Tea time.
Tea time. We'll be right
About
back.
that. Shark high five.
Audio is recording. Video and audio are both recording. Let me do the little clap. Nice.
Spikes.
Oh yeah, here's the stencil. I guess I should talk into the mic. I'm gonna have the mic over to the side, so we're gonna do the best we can with sound. For those watching, here's the stencil on my chest. It's a symbol we made, and I'm not gonna tell you what it means because that kind of messes with the idea behind it. But it's good. And you ready to roll, bro?
Yep.
All right, let's do it.
Get one for the gram real quick.
One for the gram. Now, should my arms be down or up?
Go ahead and put your arms down really quick.
Like this?
Okay. Go ahead and throw one arm back.
One arm back.
That actually helps put a really nice stretch on that.
Does this affect it? The other arm too?
No, it doesn't seem to affect it all. Go ahead and back down one more time.
Okay. Take this off. All right. We're stretching out the skin and make sure you can get his work right. You got enough space to move around there?
Yeah, I think you just fine.
Okay, cool.
You just fine. I would prefer if you could stay like this, but if you do need to move your arm at some point,
arms
just,
down.
Yeah, just let me know if you got to throw one back. It should be fine.
Let me turn up the gain on this so we can get some more sound. La la. Blah blah blah. Talking. Okay, let's split the difference a bit. Okay, that should be good.
Yeah, you're getting some hits.
Okay, all right. There we go.
Okay.
So like this then?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. If you
cool.
could stay like that, that would be great.
No problem. Now, we're not doing it on the sternum. Apparently it hurts when it's like skin straight to bone with no muscle between, right?
Yeah, and you have this lovely crater.
Yeah.
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 Ow.
Yeah, that would hurt, wouldn't it?
Oh, buddy. When I got mine done, I was probably like 160 pounds, and my chest was so skinny. And I sat for 8 fucking hours.
Jeez.
I puked at the end.
Good God, man.
Yeah, but we're also talking, it was... Here, I'll show you when you lay back down. It was big. It was big. It was from here to here.
So that's like the
here
whole...
to here.
So that's like the whole front of the rib cage, basically. Like
That
the
also...
whole breastplate.
Everything.
Jeez, dude.
Everything.
Good Lord.
It was terrifying.
8 hours.
Dude, it was so hard to breathe. So, a couple things about the breathing. When you breathe in, breathe out. Your chest puffs up.
Right.
It goes down.
Right.
So, you're going to have to find a happy medium on breathing.
I'll try to get the stomach going and...
If you can, breathe through your nose.
Oh, yeah, I do.
You know, it's just a little more subtle. Yeah, because if I'm laying a line...
This is how I breathe.
Yeah, but if I'm laying a line and you breathe in, your chest puffs up.
It's going to mess you up.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
But, I mean, I'm going to be very cautious about, what you're doing and how I'm doing this.
Okay.
So, word of advice, what I would do is, when I'm about to start here and I'm about to go to here, the second the machine leaves you,
take a big breath.
Take a big breath.
Okay.
Breathe for a second.
All right.
Just be careful on the breathing so you don't move too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So other than that, I'll give you 2 seconds so you can sit here and breathe and just get yourself prepared. I have everything that I need, so I'm ready to rock.
All right.
This isn't going to be the worst thing in the world.
Okay.
It's going to be a little shitty.
All right.
To be expected.
Is it different than the arm?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, cool.
Yeah. For sure.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, man.
It is.
Let's fucking do it.
Okay.
I'm a little pain piggy. Let's do it.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
You asked for it.
Oh, God. Father,
Son.
Son, Holy Spirit.
Adjustment here.
All right. At least I'm not getting my nipple straight up tattooed.
I could clamp one during the process if it would make it feel better.
I mean, it might actually distract from the needle point, so...
It's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
Right.
And I did kind of like it. So.
Oh, buddy.
So now you're using this new gun you have, right?
Yeah, my new Dragonfly rotary machine.
Dragonfly rotary machine.
It's the exact same thing as the other one I used, it's just a different color.
It's a nice metallic purple.
It is, it's really pretty.
Yeah.
It's really pretty. I like this one, and I really like that kind of seafoam green one that I have.
Yeah.
It's really nice. All right, buddy. Be still.
All right, being still. Here we go. Breath in. See, that doesn't feel too bad.
Not too terrible?
No.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it doesn't really hurt at all. I kind of like it. I can feel the vibration in my chest.
Yeah. I hear your stomach making all sorts of crazy ass noises at me.
My stomach is grumbling like, what the fuck is going on out there? Keep her down out there. Now, the closer you get to the armpit is when I start to feel it, but further in, it's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Now I'm starting to feel it.
Not too terrible though, right?
No. It is definitely tolerable.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab me a new paper towel here.
So for the listeners, there's the design is there's a triangle, and then on the inside is this like sigil that I made. And so for the triangle, we're doing black. And for the little sigil inside the triangle, we're doing like a blood red. And what's the ink called?
The red that we're using is vampire red.
Vampire red.
Yep.
And you all know how I feel about vampires.
Vampire red's really awesome. That is from Starbright that makes that color.
Now, do you use the same needle when you switch colors? Do you just like clean it out?
Yeah. We're just gonna wash it. Yeah, we'll just wash it out really quick. Just make sure there's no more black in it.
How am I doing on the breathing front?
You're doing really well.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you're doing just fine.
I'm trying to keep it as shallow as possible. Do you have any like Yakuza tattoos?
Actually, the one on my back is like super traditional, like Yakuza style.
Yeah.
I'll show after I'm done with all this.
Okay.
There's a giant foo dog, and it has a Japanese maple, like surrounding it. It takes up half of my back.
Very Yakuza.
Have I never showed you that?
I don't think so.
All right.
You'll have to show me afterwards.
I'll do a show off.
Yeah.
Once we're done, I'll get naked.
All right.
This is going to feel different than that area because we're going from pretty fleshy to
not so fleshy.
Well, getting up closer to your collarbone, which you have a lot of space, but you're going to feel it in your throat.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, you're gonna feel it up here probably.
Okay. All right. It's hard not to take a deep breath once the needle's on. It's like my automatic response is to take a deep breath.
It is.
Yeah.
It's difficult.
I feel like I'm at the doctor right now with me laying down in your ear and your surgeon and stuff.
It's like, all right, lean over to the side, one knee up.
All right.
Take a deep breath in and hold.
Woo! Now, is my chest hair going to mess with it when it starts growing back in?
I mean, you could potentially, get a ingrown hair just because of the fact that you shaved, or get a pimple or something because you shaved, so...
Right.
Yeah. There's always that chance, but you'd be just fine, though. I wouldn't worry about that. Yeah, I'm just trying to give you little bits by little so you can breathe.
Thank you. Little bits. You watch Rick and Morty?
Oh, absolutely.
Hell yeah. Who doesn't? Who doesn't?
You know what, my roommate, she came into the shop yesterday and we just got glass in, and we have a 2 Pickle Rick, like steam rollers. I was like, look, it's a Pickle Rick. And she was like, what?
She doesn't know what it is?
No.
She's older, though, right?
She's 48.
Oh, yeah, then she wouldn't... Yeah.
Yeah. She's not into that stuff. She doesn't watch that, like South Park and shit.
Pickle Rick.
Pickle Rick. You want a Pickle Rick tattoo?
Maybe.
Right? That'd be kind of cool.
It kind of hurts, but it's making me smile for some reason.
Probably because you have no capability of doing anything. Because you're stuck.
Yeah, I'm all yours. Please be gentle, master.
Absolutely not. Especially since you asked. Now you're going to get much deeper and much harder.
Oh, no.
And I won't even wipe you with any fucking lube.
Oh, no.
I'll give you some lube. Just a little.
Now, although my mom is not the fan of tattoos, she did buy me a big bottle of Aquaphor.
How nice.
Mm-hmm.
She's still being supportive.
So thank you, Mom. I love you. And thank you for being supportive, even though you don't approve. I'm still your little angel.
He's mine today, though. Don't you worry, baby. Dad's gonna take care of you. How you doing?
I'm doing good. It's just kind of like a meditative thing.
Yeah.
Just go into the pain. I learned that a long time ago. If you're in a lot of pain, don't run from it because it gets worse. Go into it deeper.
Yeah, that's what I tell people. Like, you have to surrender yourself.
Yeah.
Just breathe through it.
Exactly. Unless you're getting your chest tattooed. Then breathe very shallow.
Then breathe very shallow. Very shallow. Getting a little tender there?
Not too bad.
Okay. No.
All right.
Good.
So we got two sides of the triangle.
We got two sides.
And then you're putting down the Vaseline. Like that wonderful Stone Temple Pilots song. Oh, Vaseline. And I still have Atomic Dog stuck in my head by George Clinton. It's a nice way to spend a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah. Get tattooed.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of want to get another tattoo myself.
Even after the one you just got? You gave yourself?
2 days ago.
Yeah. What else do you want?
I'm literally just trying to fill my legs in at this point. I don't have much room left, so as long as it fits the style of everything else, it doesn't even matter.
You do an octopus around your butthole, like that one webcammer.
God. Oh. Okay. This is probably going to be a little awkward for you.
Let me know if you need me to adjust anywhere.
I think you're good.
Okay.
I'll just do what I need to do. You're good. You just stay right there.
Seen any good movies lately?
Not really. I haven't had time to watch shit. All I do is work, man. I have been watching Eastbound and Down again, though.
Oh, I love that show.
I'm on the last season. I've managed 4 or 5 seasons or whatever it is in like a couple days.
I love the scene where he's like dancing like awesomely, but is coming down off of ecstasy.
Oh,
and pukes.
Yeah.
School dance.
God, that man is crazy.
Now that's a bitch right there.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Ouch.
It's almost connected.
Okay.
It's almost connected.
My tummy's grumbling again. Grumbly tumbly.
Yeah, it's kind of enjoying it, I think.
I think so.
Okay. So I'm just going to go through and just make sure everything's all thickness-wise where I want it.
Okay.
Shouldn't take too long, and we'll give you a little break.
Stretch the legs. There we go. You alright?
Yeah, it's just easier if I get closer to you. Hurts my back, and I can stand and bend like that for a long time.
It's relaxing.
Getting drilled by another man.
Has anyone ever fallen asleep while you were giving them a tat?
Yeah, once. It's usually me. While I'm getting tattooed.
Oh, good. I usually fall asleep when I'm doing it.
Yeah, somehow I just go on autopilot and I keep doing the thing. Okay, buddy. Well, you got the outer edge
Nice.
in there. So I'll give you 2 seconds. I gotta wash this really quick and...
Let me get some water real quick.
Right. Get you a drink. Hit my vape a couple times.
That'll be the same.
Headlamps makes me...
Chocolate malt ball?
Fuck yeah.
Here, open up.
Thanks. God, those are good. I haven't had one of those in forever. You got a triangle, sir. Dude, chest tattoos look really good on you.
Really?
They really fucking do. Yeah. Like, yeah, just go get a quick peek. I mean, granted, you have a fucking triangle on you, but...
Oh, that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
For sure.
Right? I mean, you just want to keep the triangle? Nah.
You've turned me into a tattoo guy.
I know.
You have turned me into a tattoo guy. I'm like, I want more.
I mean, well, what was your deal? Basically, as long as it can be concealed, for the most part?
I mean, pretty much, but anymore, I just don't fucking care.
You just want more now.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, you know, just donate the
tattoos-
rest of your...
Tattoos can be covered up with, makeup and shit.
So, there's a great one, and it can be fucking done. Do you remember Zombie Boy?
No.
Zombie Boy was a, famous, model. I'm pretty sure
Oh, yeah. I remember him.
I'm pretty sure he was from Europe. You know, he died a couple years ago.
I remember Zombie Boy now, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But there was some... I can't remember who the fuck made the makeup. But they did this deal where they were, taking photos of him all tattooed. Mm-hmm. And then they put the fucking makeup on him with him. No tattoos. You couldn't tell.
No, I've worked on gigs where a dude got his tattoos covered up. There's all sorts of actors who are covered in tattoos and they get covered up all the time. It's no big deal. And it feels like me, It makes me feel more like me. I like it. I like the way it looks. And if they don't like me, then fuck you.
Yeah. True that.
That's where I'm at now.
Yeah.
You helped me get there. So,
I got you.
thank you, my love.
I got you. I got you. Aww. I got you, buddy. Right. It's what I do.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me get my nicotine real quick.
All right. Now we're about to do blood red.
What was the shittiest portion so far?
Just anywhere closer to the armpit.
Did you feel it up in your collarbone and your neck at the top a little bit?
I felt it under the jaw a little bit here.
I promise you, it's like a foot away from that.
Really?
Yeah,
I can
it's
feel
like
the vibration
a foot
here.
away, man. Like it's really, really, really far away.
Should we give this a minute to charge up because the camera's at 30% now? The battery.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Can you plug it in while it's doing the thing?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay. What does it just need a couple minutes?
Yeah, it should take a couple minutes. We'll be
That's
fine.
fine. Yeah, let me get the gloves off here and take a break. Oh.
microphone is... Okay, we are returning after a very nice break. Ate some chocolate-covered malt balls and drank some water. Is this a good place for you right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You're good, buddy.
All right.
Okay, well, we're just going to be down at the bottom and work our way up here.
All right. We have assumed the position, and we're about to get back to pricking. This time with vampire blood red. My favorite color, actually. Did you know that?
That and black.
Yep. Actually, my top 3 favorite colors are, there's blood red's number 1, emerald green, and then like blue, like sky blue. And then black is just, it's just black. It's great.
That's just fucking great.
Yeah. Don't know what color clothing to get? Get black.
Right?
It's all the colors. Wait, no, it's a dearth of colors. Wait, no, it's kind of all, because black is black because it absorbs all the colors, and then white is white because it reflects all the colors.
Very true. True statement.
Just fucking weird the way eyes work and shit. Our eyes eat light particles. You ever think that way?
No. That's
They're-
interesting.
I mean, it's like, where else do the light particles go? Our eyes eat them and send it to our brain.
It's food.
Yeah.
Okay, buddy.
All right.
Here we go.
Oh, I like that color.
Dude, that red works on you really, really well.
It's the most difficult tattoo you've ever done.
Probably when I started getting into watercolor, just to try to achieve the graduations and then the blending. That was probably the most difficult. Which, my first watercolor piece is a whole sleeve, and I knocked it the fuck out.
Nice.
It's all over my Instagram too. That's the one that I had a feature with Ink Magazine.
Oh,
it was in
cool.
November last year.
Nice.
It's fucking badass. Like, everybody loves that piece. It's everyone's favorite when they go through to go look. We got a lot of time in that. It's probably like 30 hours. And it's not done. Thankfully, it looks finished. So, the person that owns that can actually walk around and not look like they have an unfinished piece on them. But there's so much more we're going to do to it.
Very good decision on that.
Yeah, I thought so, man. I was thinking about it. I was like, man, this would be really, really, really fucking cool. Let's give it something a little different, you know?
So since none of you know, my original idea for the sigil inside was black, and then last night Ned suggested making it red, and it was a great suggestion.
Just something to set it off. Give it a little something different. But since I'm a trash polka artist, the main stuff I work with is black and reds anyways. So like, this is my comfort zone.
Is this the red you use most?
Yeah, it's the one I always use.
So when you're like coloring in wide swaths, like say for watercolor, is there like a broader needle set that you use?
There is, yeah.
Like a wide brush?
Yeah, basically, yeah. They're going to be like my mag liners. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like All right, so you got like a liner with multiple needles, but like this one, it's grouped.
Right.
With this one, it's flat.
Okay.
So it's just really, really wide, but it's great for fanning and stuff and for color blending.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's all sorts of great things I use those for. Getting there, buddy.
Yeah.
We're getting there. We're moving along just fine here.
Funny to see the red ink on the paper towel.
Right, yeah, it just looks like a bloody fucking mess.
Dude, did you see that picture I had the other day? I got a fucking nosebleed.
Yeah, dude.
That was so weird.
Careful, don't move.
Yeah, my allergies. It's the first nosebleed I've had since I was a kid.
It's crazy.
Did I tell you I had an audition for like a pretty big TV show last week?
You told me you had the audition. I didn't know it was for a TV show, though.
Mm-hmm.
What a show.
Well, I can't talk about it. I had to sign an NDA because it's a pretty big TV show, but it was like a self-tape. My friend Liz came over and helped like coach me and everything. So thank you, Liz. I haven't heard anything back yet, though, so I don't think I'm going to get it. Who knows?
No, if you don't get it, you can talk about it, right?
No, because I signed the non-disclosure agreement. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I want to know the secrets.
I know.
Damn it. I bet it's a porno.
Well, I'm not saying it isn't. I can't say anything
Right?
about it.
It's a porno. I knew it. I knew it. How you doing there, bud?
I'm doing fine. Right and dandy. So what are you doing after this?
You know, I'm not 100% sure yet, actually. I don't know.
That sound. Boing, boing, boing.
I mean, we could go get food.
Food.
Food sounds like a pretty solid idea.
Yeah.
Something cheap.
Yeah, for sure cheap.
Taco Bell cheap.
Yeah, for sure Taco Bell cheap.
Cheapest gas in town.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is.
I don't know, man.
Second.
I went to my storage unit today and got it's everything out of it. So right now my living area has boxes just fucking everywhere. Did I tell you I have a permanent place to live now?
No, you didn't.
Yeah, dude.
What?
So, yeah, a buddy of mine's supposed to be moving at the first of the month. He wanted me to go with him, but the amount of money it was going to cost per month is just too much.
Mm-hmm.
So my friend that I've been staying with, I kind of, told her about it, and I was like, hey, this is what's up. I was like, I don't know how you would feel about me just, like, staying here. And she was like, you're more than welcome to stay as long as you want.
At the place you've been at?
Yeah.
So, like, you're set there now?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Dude, it's fucking awesome.
That's great, man.
Yeah. It's amazing. Like, I've been super stressed about it.
Yeah, for sure you have.
Off the rip, I doubled her, offered double the amount of money that I've been paying. I was like seriously, like, I'll just give you this amount of money if I could just stay. And she was like, okay.
And you guys seem to work pretty well as housemates?
Absolutely we do.
Nice.
Well, the nice thing is, like, I'm never home.
Mm-hmm.
You know how much I work. I'm never home.
Mm-hmm.
And then her, basically the same thing. By the time I get off of work and I get home, she's already in bed. So, all right, literally in the past 2 weeks, we have spent 2 hours together.
Oh, wow.
And one of those hours was her going to my job to come and see me. It was like, I haven't seen her. So, yeah, like, we never see each other. Which is, I mean, a little bit of a bummer because we're, like, really good friends and we love hanging out. And we do stuff together, when we can.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, we're busy.
Right.
We got shit to do. And, I mean, it's nice. It's nice to know when I come home someone's there, but that, it's not a big deal that we don't see each other, just because we're busy.
There's that old saying, the best roommate is one that's never there.
Seriously.
Yeah.
And I'm that roommate. And it's I'm fine with that. I'm totally cool with that. But yeah, no, it works out really, really well. We have fun when we can. Other than that, we do our own thing. We don't ask each other for anything.
Nice.
Yeah, just going about our biz and do what we need to do. Yep, just as of 2 days ago, I found out. So I'm super happy.
Congratulations, Ned.
Thanks, man. It's been stressful. Unfortunately, being an artist is difficult.
Yeah.
You don't make all the money in the world. They call us starving artists for a reason. It's a true saying. I say it all the time.
I would love it if artists were more respected in our culture.
Man, we're just not.
Mm-hmm.
We're just not. People call us lazy.
Yeah.
Get a real job. I have 2. I have 2 real jobs plus this. But I'll never stop. I love what I do.
Yeah.
There's no way I'd ever give it up for anything. This is a pretty hard lifestyle to live, though. I gotta admit that. I'm never home, so I don't get to see the kid often, which is kind of a bummer. But when I do, it's really amazing.
And you play video games too, don't you?
Yeah, when I can. Not very often, but when I can, though, I enjoy it. And it's hard to find the time.
What do you play usually?
I do a lot of first-person shooters. I still play Rainbow Six Siege.
Oh yeah.
I still play that shit. Right now, though, I did just pick up a copy of Generation Zero recently.
I've never heard of that.
It's really interesting. It kind of reminds me of Fallout a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's open world map. It's based in Sweden. Basically, you're coming back from a fishing or a hunting trip, and everything's just fucked. There's no people anywhere. Everything's abandoned, and robots have taken over. But they remind me of construction equipment, the robots.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's crazy as shit. So you're trying to run around through the towns and shit, and all of a sudden here's some 30-foot giant ass fucking robot that tries to attack you, or these little weird dog robot things.
Yeah.
But the scenery is super beautiful, though. They did such a good job on it. You kind of just run around. You don't start off with any equipment, so you're looting buildings, cars, dead bodies. The robots, after you attack them and blow them up and crap, go try to steal shit off of them. It's very much so a Fallout kind of situation. It's interesting, and it's difficult.
What's it called again?
Generation Zero.
Sounds interesting.
It's pretty cool. It's kind of a slow-paced game, because you're literally just running around the whole time. The objectives really aren't that big of a deal. It's make it to this town on this map, go into this church and find this item here, and nothing major for story, but it's just kind of the adventure of running around. It's neat. I'm enjoying it. It's a pain in the ass, though. The fights are fucking hard. Try fighting a 30-foot fucking robot with a goddamn pistol that's shooting missiles at you and has Gatling guns attached to it, and you're fuck.
How do you even beat that?
And all of them have weak points. So once you figure that out and you take out their little motors or whatever it is and kind of partially blow them up a little bit, it gets easier.
Yeah, I like open world games like that, RPGs.
So you probably played like a lot of Final Fantasy and stuff.
Not too much, actually.
I never got into it.
Elder Scrolls. I
So,
love
I played
Elder
Morrowind.
Scrolls. Oh, dude, Morrowind's the best one.
Yeah.
Like that's what I played for the original PlayStation when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing, bud?
I'm doing fine.
I think this is the easier stuff we're dealing with right now.
Yeah, it's not bad.
No.
Yeah, I love Morrowind. That is the best Elder Scrolls game. Fallout, New Vegas.
Yeah, that was really cool when that came out. I liked that one.
There's a couple RPGs coming out this year that I'm really excited for. Cyberpunk 2077 and Vampire the Masquerade 2. And the graphics on both of them look fucking awesome.
Heard of the original one.
Oh,
What
dude.
console do you have?
PS4. PS5's coming out soon too already.
Yeah, this shit's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, I bought a PS4 recently, and then I ended up giving it to somebody because they didn't have one. So now I have my Xbox One S and my Wii. Gave up the PlayStation. It's okay, though.
Growing up, I was mostly a PC gamer, but I don't really have room for a PC anymore. Otherwise, I'd have it.
Well, they're so fucking expensive.
Yeah, I can build them. PCs.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to have somebody do something like that for me. And, like, all my friends are PC gamers. Everyone always offers. That's like, yeah, no, I ain't got all that fucking money, though.
Yeah.
Like, even buying second-hand parts, I mean, that shit's still expensive.
Yeah, I can, build you a PC better than most, prefab stuff.
It's good to know. I'll have to keep that in mind in case I ever go that route. I mean, I have a laptop, and
supposedly it's, good enough to actually game on. Like, the person that gave it to me used to play, PUBG on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those, it's a Lenovo, but it's a touchscreen one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, I just use it for work. And nothing else. So it serves its purpose for me.
Have you seen the John Wick movies?
The original one, I think that's it.
How many are there?
3. And I think 4 is coming out this year. And there's also going to be a new Matrix movie as well.
I don't know how I feel about that. I think they need to put a stop to that shit.
Yeah, the first Matrix was phenomenal. The next 2...
Yeah, I just did not care.
I heard that the 2 movies are coming out on the same day, though, so people are saying
They're going for
it's
John
going to be
Wick.
Keanu Day.
Yeah.
Cool.
We almost there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put in the tip of the arrow, and then I'm going to run the line and just get, the thickness that I want.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm just going to take a really good look at it, see if I want to bolden up any of the black anymore, and
Okay.
yeah, we're basically done.
Nice.
And you sat like a champ, sir.
Actually, that mark that you thought was a freckle, it's actually a psoriasis mark. So it's going to go
Gotcha.
away. It's going to go away.
Yeah, I was weirded out at first. I'm like, I didn't notice that at first, but I guess after you shaved, it probably irritated it.
Yeah, it's just a little psoriasis. It's not permanent.
Okay.
Was that a little ouchy?
No, not bad.
Okay.
You ever gonna give your kid a tattoo when he's older?
Yeah, probably. I mean, if he asked, I'd rather him, get it from me. But that'd be kind of a special thing,
You write out best dad ever.
Get a dad tattoo.
Be like the heart with mom in it with dad.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even funnier with, me and his mom both being artists, it's like,
I'm sure it'd probably fucking happen. He's been surrounded by this shit his whole life.
it's great. Your skin loves this red so much.
Oh yeah.
It does. It takes it really well. Some people have problems with certain colors.
When I was a teenager, my hair was like really long, like down my shoulders. Got it all bleached, and I wanted to dye it this color red that you're using. And within 2 days, it turned bright clown orange.
Fuck, that's terrible.
Ended up dyeing it black.
What, to cover that?
Oh fuck yeah.
God, that's so bad. Fucking orange as
Oh, dude,
fuck, like
it was-
Bozo the goddamn clown.
Yes, exactly. It was terrible.
Wait, no, his shit was red. But still.
It was a clown color for
Yeah,
sure.
it was a clown color.
Yong. Yong.
Such a weird noise.
Yong. Bless you.
There you go. I'm gonna need a paper towel here really quick. You breathe for 2 seconds. We're on home stretch here, bud. Home stretch.
On.
I mean, we're just gonna run that line, get it to the thickness we want. I'm gonna wipe you up really good. Just take a look at it, see if I would just want to, do anything, and we should be just fine.
Okay. Sounds good.
Until then,
Woo! Oh God. Oh goodness.
it feels so good, but it's so shocking.
That was very shocking.
That's why you just got to do it quick.
For those listening, he just stuck his thumb up my bum. No, he sprayed on some disinfectant stuff. It's very cool feeling.
Antibacterial soap, water, and alcohol.
That's it.
Yep.
Good for drinking.
Terrible for drinking. Unless you want to clean your insides out.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, we should probably drink kombucha for that.
Yeah.
Kombucha.
Apple cider vinegar. Oh, yeah.
God.
Shit works, though.
Alright, Broham. Getting back at it.
It puts the lotion on its skin.
It does. Or else I throw a wet paper towel on you again. Okay. Almost done. Almost.
Got some spray.
Yeah, it happens.
Another spritz.
Spritz. Good timing too. Headlamp's dying.
Oh. So is the camera.
Did it just make noise at you?
It just died.
It just died?
Yeah, that's what that beep was.
Oh shit, should you plug it in?
Let's just finish this up. The audio's still recording.
Oh, okay.
Fuck it. I'll just put a black screen that says, like, keep listening.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah. Yeah, I think what I'll do is just, for the end, I'll just film it on my camera. Is that alright with you?
Yeah.
Alright.
Whatever you need to do.
Wait, did I say film it on my camera or my phone?
Camera.
I mean on the phone. Oh, goodness. Oh, nice. That's cool.
All right, let's wipe it up really good real quick. Just take a peek and see if I need to...
Let me stop recording audio real quick. Okay, cool. Good thing I was holding this.
Right at the perfect time.
All right, so let's wrap this thing up. So here's the final product. Artist notes.
It came out well. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you took the ink really good. Like that red's gonna hold up really fucking nicely.
Great.
I really hope it keeps that darkness, and it should.
I like it.
Yeah, no,
I like
like
it a
that
lot.
was a really good last minute change.
Yeah.
It really was.
The red was definitely a good call, for sure.
Now we just got to try to get the small little splatters off here.
Yeah. Now I really do look like a serial killer.
Yeah, a little bit. You know, a little
bit.
splatter all over your arm and chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
So where can people find you online again?
Instagram at cattle decap 66.
At cattle decap 66. And anywhere else? Anything else you want to plug?
That's all I use.
Okay.
That is it.
And then you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at James J. Asher. If you want to help support this show, please donate at patreon.com/ThatThingWithJames. If you want to reach out and say hi, if you have an idea for a story for me to cover on the show, or if you want me to answer some advice, if you're in need of advice, send me an email at thatthingwithjames@gmail.com. You can check out my website, jamesjasher.com. And if you haven't done so already, please rate, review, and subscribe to this show. And for the YouTubers, do the same, but also write a comment, like the videos you like. And for all of you, share the show with your friends. Thank you all so much. And Ned, thank you again
very welcome, buddy.
for another,
Not
for
a problem.
Tat Two.
Tat Two.
Two.
What are we going to call the next one?
Tat 3. Tat Tray.
Tat Tray?
Tat Tray. Yeah, I like that.
I like that one too. Okay,
Yeah.
let's stick with that.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
Taco time.
Taco time.